Hey guys, welcome back to another YouTube video. Today we're playing Madden 2023.
EA Sports, it's in the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a heck of a pass. I mean, you could just hear that ball sizzling in the air.
Oh, Madden, baby. I think it's no Madden. Should be. Should be an old Madden.
Here's the former Auburn kicker, Daniel Carlson, to get this one started. And we are underway from downtown Minneapolis.
40 yards return!
48-yard line. Great return. Under center for the Vikings, out comes the former Michigan State Spartan and longtime veteran Kirk Cousins.
And one nice thing you can always say about Kirk Cousins is that he's consistent. Always puts up nice numbers each and every year. If there is a downside to his game, it's been the lack of playoff success. All in all, though, a formidable starting quarterback at a time in the league where it's tough to find your franchise guy.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. He'll take it past the 40 to the 41, second down.
Not a lot of running room there, not a place to make a cut and kind of exit out because they had everything bottled up. Looked to me like the linemen were taking on their blocks really well and giving up no creases.
Now this throw caught left side. And he goes diving to get as much as he can following a big gain. A nice little cherry on top there at the end. A big play there for Minnesota. 55 yards. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal.
Gotta let him show them that I'm good.
Will score.
I'm better than them.
Touchdown Vikings.
I'll show them.
The 3 plays already in the end zone. That was quick.
We always talk about offenses understanding what they want to do before they go into a game, and they practice it. They have their script and the plays they want to open with. But defenses aren't just reactive. They have their own ideas as well. These ideas didn't get implemented very well. 3 plays and a touchdown already scored against them.
Joseph connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0.
You're on pro or on Madden?
Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. And Abdullah will not try to bring it out. The Raiders set to go to work behind their veteran quarterback, and that's Derek Carr.
And it certainly had taken Herbert long to earn his status as one of the league's best and most entertaining passers. Locked and loaded at every snap. And the second he sees an opening, that ball is soaring downfield. You better be on your toes against him on defense. The second you turn your head, they'll burn you.
They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Well, that's not an easy play for a defensive end because most of his responsibility has him getting upfield and working, but how about his vision to see where the play was going, crashed down inside, and tackled him for a loss.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. That one good for 13 and a Raider 1st down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
On play action, now Carr. And in.
Nice job there, forcing that incompletion. This is going to be a fun battle throughout this game. Watching him try to take away that area of the field.
Throwing his Carr on third down. Trying to get it to Adams, but it's intercepted. It's Cameron Dantzler who picks it. And the Vikings are going to have the short field here as they take over right at the 50. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 12 yards there, first down Vikings.
Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice gain for a first down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as he drew it up in practice.
And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles. And get a little spin.
A nice tackle on that play. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
Sometimes the key is just get him the ball, let him do his thing, and they got it out to him on the left side, and he did exactly that. Excellent run after the catch.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
We're going for it.
Cousins to throw it.
Yeah.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
What was that?
They may be snapping the ball near the goal line, but all you're thinking defensively, keep them out of the end zone. Force the incompletion, force them into going for 3, and not giving up 6.
Whoa!
What are they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. Fourth down, field goal try coming, so Cousins is off, and on comes Greg Joseph from Minnesota. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And he'll try and throw here on the fake. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And the Raider D, they get the football back. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ballgame.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
And now the throw here is incomplete, and with that, we come to the end of the first quarter of play. Second quarter now, and it's Las Vegas with the football. So on fourth down, here's A.J. Cole to punt for the Raiders. And this returnable for Rager. So a good punt there, but a very strong 14-yard return. And the Vikings, they'll be set up well as they take over in great field position. 1st and 10. Cousins gives way to Cook. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. He'll get 15 and a Vikings first down. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in
My
addition
big
to that
man!
speed,
We had
it helps
opening.
out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. To throw is Cousins. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hawkinson. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 20-yard line. It's a 10-yard pickup, and that's enough to move the chains.
We're gonna sweep the floor with them. You know?
First down. Here's Cousins. Looks again. Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. And the Raiders have recovered.
Legit?
Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think that you take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect.
Safety! Safety!
Partner, you got to check this out because while they rightly congregate around the guy just
Safety!
take a look at the sideline because they all went over to congratulate their punter because they remember it was his kick that set them up so close to the
safety!
opportunity to get the safety that we just saw to add to their lead. That's teamwork right there. Full complementary football, and they got it done.
Good starting field position for the Vikings as they have it 1st and 10 at their own 37. Cousins now after the fumble recovery. And he's got this to Jefferson. He's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A really good pickup at 28 yards.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
They messed up. They messed up, man.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 35-yard line. Play action now. Cousins. Oh, he'll try and throw it deep to the other side of the field. And this one is incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
Meanwhile, Cousins throws driven by Jefferson. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 25-yard line. We'll give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs. They'll throw again. Cousins. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
They go play action. Cousins. That is caught by Thielen. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. 23 yards on the play.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. On play action, Cousins. And it's caught in the end zone for the Viking touchdown by Justin Jefferson. 2 yards on the touchdown there as his guys are able to extend their lead. And there was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself, no reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Oh, and it's no good. He tugged it wide left, and that will keep our score right where it is. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Now, Abdullah's going to stay put, and the drive will start at the 25. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. Carr. That's caught by Waller out left side. Finding space at the 40. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. Took just 1 play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. Here's Carr to throw. Throwing over the middle, and
They
it's
can have it.
incomplete.
Yeah, they can have
To this
that
point,
one.
I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Carr will try it again on second down. That one into the hands of Adams downfield.
Let them get 2,
And he'll be
and then I'm
taken
done.
down with a first down as they get about 14 out of that
I
one.
got my game
And
right
we go to the 2-minute warning.
Oh, is it a run? Please not be a run. Let the throw play.
Now Carr. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Again, they'll throw with Carr. He's got a man open. It's Hunter Renfrow.
1 on 30.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts.
No
as
more
they'll
yards.
stop it with exactly
No
a
more.
minute to go
No
before
more.
halftime.
We ain't letting him get this touchdown.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Carr. The left side throw complete to
Whoa, I
Adams.
just let them get first
Now
down
another
again. I
timeout
said no
called
more
for
first
by
down.
the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here.
No
as we
more.
head
I
toward
mean it this
halftime.
time.
Into the red zone. It's Carr. They'll find his tight end. That's Waller. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down. Throwing again on second down. Carr. And it's caught. McCarr
Well, I
finding
let
his
him
former
first down, but
college
no
teammate
touchdown.
Adams there for the Raider first. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. To throw, it's Carr. Touchdown! Darren Waller with a touchdown grab for Derek Carr.
We
And
Super
the
Mario
Raiders
right
are
now?
on the board here in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And this is back to an 8-point game. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Kene Nwangwu now out of his end zone. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And with only 9 seconds remaining, well, not much time, we'll see how they play this.
Big man can't. This dude, why is he wide receiver?
Incomplete.
You can't catch.
And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Final play of the half, Cousins.
Whoa!
Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. We now proceed to the start of the second half.
Come on, Cook. We got you.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this third quarter of action. It's a squib kick that still makes its way down inside the 15. Out comes the Raiders offense. They'll go on offense first to start quarter number 3. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
White cracker!
Sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well, and they've kept them around in this game. Now, they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Throwing again on second
Why?
down, but this time it's incomplete.
I didn't like the look of that play right from the beginning. I thought he should have seen the coverage that was there, tried to force it in. That one, he's fortunate, just fell incomplete.
It's it to Boulder. Advantage on the play, back at his own 19-yard line. And a call on a loss of a yard there. And that'll bring up fourth down. Here's A.J. Cole now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. Here comes Rager. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And the Vikings will take over here, 1st and 10. And out now come the Vikings. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what do we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Andrew Billings in there to bury him for a loss of 11. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. On the jet sweep, here comes Jefferson. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. They're going to try the jet sweep on 3rd and long. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the first down.
I think the reason this play is so successful is not just the blocking at the point of attack, but how about the speed at which he takes the handoff? He's in motion already, so he's not coming from a flat start like a running back often is. He's at a full run by the time he gets the football.
Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
On 2nd down, Cook. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll run with Cook. And he is going to lose yardage here.
Yeah,
a loss
exactly.
of 2 there. 2nd down.
Well, it's apparent the defense understands the situation. They have to keep them out of the end zone here. That's a great start by them. A loss on that play. Can they force them into a field goal attempt and still give their offense an opportunity?
3 tight ends up front here. 3rd and goal. They'll run for it with Cook. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. Dalvin Cook, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Vikings have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. But just power football there, down near the goal line. Give it to him. He's able to push his way across. Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive linemen come in, have to report like they're eligible. But all they're doing is getting a good stance, blocking, and getting their runner across the goal line. Joseph connects on the extra point, and the lead is up to 15 now. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. This fielded right at the goal line. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And As you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
You're exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Throwing his car on third down. And this is...
Wow!
Looked like he had a pretty good line on that.
Defense is tight.
But he could not pull it in.
And we're into the second half now. This is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. Let's take it at around the 40. It's a nifty return of 29 yards. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Up the middle, it's Cook. And he's able to break out one tackle, but then quickly brought down. And the safety, Trayvon Merrick, up to make the play defensively. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Dalvin Cook, 27 yards. And the Vikings are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. So another touchdown there, and even though we're still just here in the 3rd quarter, kind of hard now to see them giving up this lead.
And this is just an offense that's imposing its will right now. You name it, they're able to do it. If you're the play caller, whatever you want to select is there. You want to run it, you want to throw it. Pick a play, any play. They're rocking and rolling right now.
Joseph connects on the extra point. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis, where the 4th quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter. Joseph now to kick this one away. It's a squibber picked up around the 27. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them in this one.
I'm so glad you brought up the yardage because I was thinking to myself, we've seen a lot of NFL games and we've seen our share of lopsided contests, but in almost all of them, both offenses have put up at least 200 yards in a game, but not in this one. This has been a display of offense that, frankly, I think the two of us have watched from behind our hands, trying to spread our fingers wide enough to actually see the result.
A throw over the middle, take it in. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. This offense so far on 3rd down, just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 11. Working from the gun, it's Carr. And incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this 2nd half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they've forced in this runaway contest.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position. Well, at this stage of the game in the 2nd half, down 3 scores, I guess they felt like they needed to push.
And let's face it, with this deficit, if they give up another score here after they didn't get it, does it really matter?
Right.
It really doesn't. They had to go and try and make something happen if they had any chance of winning this game.
74 yards for him on the ground now, and 3 touchdowns to go along with it. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep that offense on the sideline.
There's some goal, bro.
18 yards that time to push him up, 1st and goal. And looking to put this game on ice in the fourth quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs.
Dalvin Cook so good in the open field, but he's equally good down here near the goal line. He can find those seams and just push his way through. So he might get an...
And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Dalvin Cook, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Vikings have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the fourth. What a game it's been for him in the backfield, Charles, as he pounds it into the end zone yet again.
Yeah, and he hits the end zone one more time, and his blockers cleared all those lanes. Before the snap, they called a heavy unit. 3 tight ends coming on the field, and they got the job done clearing the way.
Joseph connects on the extra point, and that'll push the lead up to 29 now. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. And Abdullah will not try to bring it out. The Raider offense now making their way toward the huddle. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Daniil Hunter able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Talk about 2 sides of the ball across purposes, because mercifully this game's almost over for the offense, but the defense, they still want to get a few shots in. That front 7, they've loved this ball game. They've been able to pad their stats, and maybe some backups can get in and get a sack as well.
Carr. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. The trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
What pressure?
38 yards officially, and it will be Vikings ball 1st and 10. Now the Minnesota offense set to take over again. Well, we've reached the stage where it's a mere formality at this point. They've got the comfortable lead. We know what the outcome is going to be. I guess the only question is, do they want to put more points on the board before the final gun?
Well, I certainly hope not. And I'm being selfish here because you and I have flights to catch. Let's go ahead and finish this one off, guys. You've taken care of business. Let's close it out. And you and I, let's get to the airport.
I had a sweet
He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
It'd be hard to say that a defense wouldn't be ready for a 1st down run. When you can gain that kind of yardage against a defense, it's really kind of geared to stop that play. Your confidence has to rise, and now you've actually opened up your playbook. If you want to throw the ball now for play action, you're good to go.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. 23 yards the pickup there. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
When
coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all three phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. And when you go back to the early drives, you can just see that one squad was on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we have been disappointed in watching their execution throughout this contest.
Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. Abdullah's going to stay put, and the drive will start at the 25. Las Vegas' offense back out there ready to go. CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is end the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
On first down, Carr. Oh, he tries to it's Cameron Dantzler who picks it. And the Vikings will have solid field position as they take over at their 45-yard line. But with this advantage, this defense knew the passes were coming, and they stayed in position, Charles, and picked one off here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, what a way to cap things off, huh? Because I think this is part of the game within the game. They see the scoreboard, they see what they can accomplish, and they went for it.
Oh, going for Jefferson downfield.
Yeah, we run deep.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. A big play there for Minnesota. 52 yards.
We see this happen so often. If you're a defender, it's like watching a bad movie over and over. The pressure is good, forcing the quarterback out of the pocket. But it's a lot to ask for these defenders to stay plastered to receivers.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. As that lead just swells and swells. Look, this has been dominance in all three phases, offense, defense, and special teams.
So don't we have to give a lot of credit, not just to what we've seen today, but the preparation in advance, coaching staff.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he will not make it to the goal line as his try for two is going to come up empty. But that's little consolation to this defense as they have been porous all game long. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. And Abdullah will not try to bring it out. The Raiders heading out to take over. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest,
don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as a... And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And the Vikings are going to take possession of the football. Another great play defensively. They've been sharp on both sides of the ball, Charles, but that interception means that this defense very well keep them down to single digits on the scoreboard in this game.
And that's certainly something to smile about, isn't it, partner, if you're on defense? Because your goal every game is to pitch a shutout, but you and I both know that's pretty unrealistic. But to hold a team below double figures in a game, in an NFL game, that's certainly something to take pride in. What a way to start a drive. An excellent run, a tone setter, and now, if you want to take a shot on second down and go play action and make it look like the same exact play and throw it over the top, you can do so because you've established the run in a big way.
And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7.
Ah!